For today's lab, you'll use the 3D modeling kit to build molecular models of hydrocarbons.
Hydrocarbons are compounds that are made of two elements, carbon, which will be represented by black, and hydrogen, which will be represented by yellow.
For this lab, you'll also use full and condensed structural formulas to gain a better understanding of structural isomers, conformations, and geometric isomers.
It sounds confusing now, but by the end of lab, you'll understand.
So, what's first on the agenda?
First, you'll need to obtain a molecular modeling kit from the chemical and equipment cart, and then you will use the key in your lab manual to build propane, C3H8.
Now there's a tricky part in this lab where we have to replace one of the hydrogens with a chlorine atom.
So, like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we have to switch that chlorine atom with another hydrogen atom on the same carbon.
Okay, so these two?
Sure. Now you have to ask yourself, did I make a new model by doing this? One way to figure this out is to name the compounds. If the compounds have the same names, then you didn't make a new model.
There's more to do for this first part, but be sure to answer all of the questions before moving on.
Now for this next part, you're going to make a 6-chain carbon atom, and you want it to be cyclic, so you'll connect the first carbon to the 6th carbon.
The 6-member ring should not be flat. It should look like this, with 3 hydrogens facing up and 3 of them facing down. You can name it
Fluffy?
No, you can name it according to the nomenclature in your book,
Which is less fun.
but more accurate. In the third and fourth parts of this experiment, you'll need to make multiple bonds between carbon atoms. To do this, you'll be using springs.
Now be careful when you work with the springs, because if you don't get them all the way in, they'll pop out. So you'll want to really twist them in.
The geometry of the molecules changes as you build the bonds.
If you get stuck, be sure to ask your lab TA for help. They're there to help you if you get really stuck.
Good luck!